I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Only can see you. So give me a thumbs up if you want to come in. If you want your government on there, you cool with your government? All right, man. Well, shit, man. We're gonna call him Victor Evans tonight, man. Hey, what's up, man? So you moving on up tonight, huh? You good times,
Yeah.
huh? Evans tonight,
Yep.
huh?
Hell yeah.
Man, I appreciate you coming in the barbershop tonight, man. It's an honor. Definitely an honor to have you in here, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me, man.
Oh man, that's mad love. So man, Brooklyn did Brooklyn upgrade this tonight today or downgraded, you think, with the addition of James Harden?
With the what?
The addition of James Harden. James Harden just came to the Brooklyn Nets today.
Oh, nah, I ain't even know that, man. That's why I was like, what?
You
Nah,
just
I didn't know.
Oh
Yo,
man.
man. Yeah, I'm not a big sports fan like with basketball and I watch MMA and boxing. You know what I mean? So I'm not a big basketball fan. I wouldn't even know.
Okay, I'm glad you say. Some people say downgraded. I'm glad you say boxing because this is a boxing platform as well. Who's some of your favorite fighters? Who's some of your favorite fighters?
Well, right now, Davis. What's the twins?
Charlo.
Yeah, Charlo and who else, man? Damn, what's the young guy name, man? That just was taking it, man. His pops were training him. Dang. Yeah, man. A few of the new dudes, man.
Okay.
Young guy.
Yeah. Probably a black kid with a father. Is it Devin Haney?
Right.
Devin Haney. Okay, good. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go with that. C. We'll go with C. Yeah, man. So you've been in the game for a minute, man. 20 something years, 22 years. I'm guesstimating. I did my math, but I could be wrong.
22 is right. 22 is correct.
Yeah. You rolling on dubs, man. So how is the rap game, man? It's been up and down in terms of media, but how is the rap game with COVID going on, and how's it affected your career? And
it's affected like almost everybody with a business, so you know what I'm saying, and it's but I push through it, man. Like you just got to know how to hustle, you know what I'm saying, and it's always other ways to get money in this music thing, you know what I mean? It's not just about, I mean, one of the big things is the shows, you know what I mean? So I haven't done a show since I was booked for a tour in Africa last April, and then it got shut down because of all of this. And but I'm one of the biggest collaborators of all time. You know what I mean? I'm doing songs with people all the time. You know what I mean? I get paid to do features. It's a whole bunch of shit, man. So you know what I mean? I'm definitely staying afloat, doing my thing.
That's beautiful. You mentioned collabs. What's some of your favorite collabs, man? I have mine, but I'll tell you my favorite. And
every joint I ever did was Sean Price. You know what I mean? One of the joints, a rest in peace joint that my verse was about my sister, and featuring my man Skanks the Rap Martyr and Sadat X. But I'm missing you. That's one of my favorites too. I got a lot of favorite collabs, man. I got a joint with G Rap, but it's on through another producer that got us both on the joint, man. It's called damn, what's the name of that song, man? Killing the Game or something like that. Another joint I got with Cannabis. You know what I mean? I got a lot of favorite joints, man. But what's yours?
Black Fist.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. How could I? Yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite joints, man.
You and Pete Rock, right? You and Pete Rock?
Hell, definitely, man. With the legend Pete Rock, man.
Yeah.
That was a blessing right there.
Why are visuals so important for you? Because you like probably record. You probably set records on your visuals, man. Every song you got a visual, man.
Yeah, because there's so much shit coming out right now. You know what I mean? It makes people have a short attention span. You know, they might hear the album and be like, "Yo, this shit is dope," but it's a totally different feeling when you get to see that video and be like, then you really, you know what I mean? It's like it gives the song more life. You know what I mean? Because that video is up there forever. You know what I'm saying? So, I grew up looking at all my favorite videos. That's the one of the ways that I got to hear everything, like, you know what I mean, through watching Video Music Box. You know what I'm saying? If I wasn't listening to BLS or Kiss, I was watching Video Music Box. That's how I got to know about the new shit and even the underground shit. Because Ralph McDaniels would play artists that wasn't as big as Kane. You know what I mean? Or whoever else was on top at that time. You know what I mean? And the videos, man, that shit is very important.
Nah, facts. What's the turnover on your videos? You try and do them in one day, or how does that work out for you?
Well, I do them differently. Like I've been doing a lot of videos in these past, like I think 2 years with my man Mo Stafford, and he just I pay him, he directs it, he does the whole treatment and everything. Oh. But then I have, when I'm doing all my collabs and stuff, and they want me to shoot a video for it, I have my son direct it for me. You know what I mean? My 13-year-old. Wow. And get it, then we get it edited, and I put that out quick. You know what I mean? So it's different.
And and in your videos, I can feel like like you want to keep it like from its origin, like
right.
The rough feel, the Brooklyn way, stuff like that. It definitely projects on the screen. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Why is that important to you?
I just think that's just part of my style, man. It just comes across that way. You know what I mean? I'm not really like trying to make it like a certain way. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think of something different every time. You know what I mean? But it comes across, the way it comes across.
Yeah. Knowledge. I didn't even notice you dropped 3 projects last year. He said.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. The first one was Sulfuric Acid. That's produced by my man Zealot from out of France. I dropped that on my birthday last year, January 20th. Mm-hmm. Then July 17th, I dropped James Brown of the Underground. That's produced by Amadeus 360, the Beat King. He's out of Brooklyn. Mm-hmm. And the last one I just dropped one December 12th is me and my man Detonate. He's a rapper from London. You know what I mean? And we put together a whole project together. So yeah, man.
Why is it important to have a work ethic like James Brown? He was dubbed the hardest working man in showbiz.
James Brown, it don't get no better than that, man. Like, I done seen a few documentaries. My favorite one was Mr. Dynamite. And you know what I mean? He's, he worked so hard to get where he was at, man. He earned that respect. You know what I mean? You had to respect James Brown. You know what I mean? I heard he would do like 3-4 shows a night, some crazy shit like that. I'm like, damn.
Right.
I don't think I've ever done that. More than one show in one day and shit. But I'm definitely one of the hardest working artists, on the underground scene of rap. You know what I mean? So I think I seen a fan, they put that under a comment under one of my videos or posts or something like that. And I was like, yeah, that shit is crazy. And I ran with that. You know what I mean? James Brown of the Underground. So, shit sounded crazy. So I went.
And James Brown got a song, Say It Loud, I'm Black and I'm Proud. And yeah. I saw that and Won't Be Televised. I kind of felt that in you. Why is it you spoke about you spoke about basically this 2020, with Ahmaud Arbery. Yeah. Breonna Taylor and George Floyd. Yeah. Why is that important?
I had to speak about that, man. That was one of the reasons I had to put that out as the first single too. Mm-hmm. And some people was like, nah, like I shouldn't make that the first single. And then it's not of course I want to make an impact with my album and I want to put out this single, but this shit is like real life is more important to me than material shit, all this rap music and shit. You know what I mean? I'm a black man first, and I'm definitely race first. Mm-hmm. And I had to put that out there, man. And my man Mo came up with the idea to because I've read about each individual everything that happened with them to them, and I wrote about it. And he wanted to make the visuals like happening to white people, you know what I mean, by the black police. You know what I mean? Just to flip the script, you know what I mean? And it definitely worked. Mm-hmm. There's all of the I see a lot of comments in the YouTube channel. White people was pissed off because they not even, because they already the racist ones, they already seeing it like, damn, what they like, you know, this is what happens to y'all. So this is what you're gonna do to the white people, not even understanding this is what actually happened.
Sure.
You know what I mean? This is what actually happened, but you seeing it being done to a white man by the black police, and you feeling it. Now imagine if the shit happened on, you know, for real, because this is what really happened to us.
Right.
You know what I mean? This shit really happened to us, and you already upset about the visual, how it's looking. You know what I mean? So I know I was tapping into the right, you know what I mean, the right vibe with that shit. You know what I mean? And you know, rest in peace to all of them. You know, and you know, I had to make that record. You know, to show the sign, you know, to see what's going on, you know what I mean? Because a few years from now, you want to look back and see, you know, you could listen to the music and who was really with it and who wasn't, you know what I mean? So I had to do that.
How was 2020 for black men in America? How would you gauge it?
I think, oh shit, in my whole 43 years, man, it's been rough, you know, and I've seen a lot, heard a lot, read a lot. You know, it's always been turmoil, you know what I mean? And but 2020 was just you know, different, man. You know, all this new shit that's going on, the lockdown, the threat of these vaccinations, and you know, everybody losing businesses and shit, you know what I mean? So it's definitely been rough, man. The kids, you know, they locked in. Everybody got to be locked in. They can't be, you know, the kids can't engage like they used to. They can't have, they're not in school. They're not playing, you know what I mean, in the parks. Like, it's just it was a long fucking 9 months, you know what I mean, since since the shit started. It seemed like this year went like 2 years.
Wow.
You know
right, yeah. Right. What's a solution moving forward? Like, we seen the insurrection last week at the Capitol. We see the police officers not get charged, and you see us being murdered in broad daylight. Do you have a solution that quite possibly that maybe we can work towards?
I don't really, you know, I'm not really one of these black scholars, you know, that could really give solutions.
Well, their ideas ain't working.
But I've read a lot, I've seen a lot. Like I really follow Dr. Claude Anderson, you know what I mean? And one of his solutions is group economics, you know what I mean? And when he explained that, I really understood. And I'm like, yeah, that's definitely gonna work, man. We really have to pool our money together, man. And you know, no matter what you know, Muslim, Christians, everybody, as long as they, you know, they black and the whole diaspora, we all gotta come together and you know what I mean, and you know, deal with each other. You know what I mean? That black dollar is more powerful.
What's it gonna take? I mean, we don't value our dollar. It seems like just on a macro level, we see like black men, and you know, sort of like in hip hop too, and athletes seek white validation. You know, like like the cars, the jewelry, all that stuff. How do we change that? How can we create a mind shift from, hey, we don't, in LA it's Rodale Drive, right? How can we get off Rodale Drive and go to the stores on MLK Boulevard?
Yeah, you know what I think is we need a lot of people, not just one person, you know, to be on the same page and to make it like really glorify it, make it the thing to be cool. You know what I'm saying? So I'm working on a new project, man, and I'm gonna touch on a lot of those subjects, man. And like I was already thinking that, like, you know, I follow a lot of black pages on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook that's, you know, black clothing lines. Like a young kid that owns a salon called Spurgo. And, you know, and I was thinking about, you know, when I'm doing a lot of my new shit, I should just really be focusing on finding all of those you know, black clothing lines and buying clothes from them and promoting it and you know, and then speak about it in the song, just like how you be like, you know, how they'll be like, yo, I'm Gucci down to the socks, you know what I mean? But I'm talking, you know, just saying the Spurgo down to the socks, and you know what I mean? We got to make it cool, not just with hip hop and music, you know, like just all over. Everybody that has a platform, you know what I mean? So I think if we, you know, we start there, you know, it'll build up. Eventually, everybody will want to be on that same page.
Yeah.